General Hospital spoilers tease that Lulu is about to wake up after many years in a coma, bringing back powerful memories of her tumultuous marriage to Dante. In the moment she regains consciousness, vivid recollections of the deep love and happiness they once shared come flooding back, from the early days of their relationship to their wedding in 2011. Every detail of their love, their happy moments, and the pain of their separation becomes clear in Lulu's mind. However, alongside these sweet memories, she also begins to recall the events that led to their breakup and Dante's difficult return to Port Charles after leaving. Torn between reality and memories, Lulu must face the past and decide whether she wants to continue her love story with Dante, even as her heart still bears the marks of both love and betrayal. Meanwhile, Dante is struggling to cope with the deep grief following Sam's death, and he is searching for solace in a life that only Lulu seems able to provide. As Lulu awakens from her long sleep, Dante feels as though he has been given a second chance to fix what was lost in the past. The memories of his marriage to Lulu become more vivid than ever, leading him to think that perhaps rekindling their relationship is the right thing to do. A part of him still loves Lulu, but the weight of Sam's loss lingers heavily on his heart. At this moment, Laura, Lulu's mother, begins to notice the shift in the relationship between Dante and her daughter. She had witnessed the pain Lulu endured before falling into the coma, and now she cannot bear the thought of Dante taking advantage of Lulu's vulnerable state to ease his own sorrow. Laura knows that Dante loved Sam deeply, and she fears that his grief over losing Sam could lead him to make misguided decisions. If Dante isn't completely certain of his feelings, Laura cannot accept him returning to Lulu just to soothe his personal pain without genuinely wanting to rebuild their relationship. Laura has always protected Lulu, and in her eyes, Dante's deep involvement in the relationship could be a form of deception if he still harbors feelings for Sam while merely using Lulu as an emotional outlet. This makes Laura anxious that Lulu could suffer yet another heartbreak if she finds out that Dante isn't being entirely truthful with her. She doesn't want her daughter to become a victim of Dante's emotional conflict, especially when Lulu has just woken up from years in a coma and needs time to heal both physically and emotionally. Laura even confronts Dante directly, demanding that he be honest about his feelings. She emphasizes that if Dante no longer loves Lulu sincerely and is only seeking comfort from the past, it would be better for him to keep his distance and not cause Lulu more pain. She cannot tolerate the idea of her daughter being a second choice after Dante's loss of Sam. Under pressure from Laura and overwhelmed with guilt, Dante faces a difficult choice. He must decide whether he truly wants to continue his love with Lulu or if he is merely trying to escape the grief of losing Sam. If Dante cannot be completely honest with himself and Lulu, he knows their relationship will never last, and it could lead to more heartbreak for both of them. Laura, always the protective mother, urgently needs Dante to help stabilize Lulu's emotions after her awakening from the long coma. Lulu is still fragile, both physically and mentally, and Laura understands that any emotional strain or shock could trigger an unpredictable emotional outburst. Although she knows that Dante once loved Lulu deeply, she is fully aware of the changes in his life, especially his relationship with Sam. In her effort to help Lulu through this difficult time, Laura pushes Dante to stay by Lulu's side, providing her with the stability and safety she desperately needs. However, what neither Dante nor Laura anticipated is that as Lulu starts to piece together her memories, she begins to sense that something isn't quite right. Lulu's intuition picks up on subtle changes in Dante's behavior, and this leads her to suspect that he may be hiding something. Finally, the tension reaches a boiling point when Laura, feeling the pressure of protecting Lulu from further harm, decides to reveal the secret she's been keeping, that Dante had fallen in love with Sam during the time Lulu was in a coma. Initially, Laura hoped that this revelation would help Lulu face reality, but she didn't anticipate the devastating shock it would cause her daughter. Lulu feels as though her entire world is collapsing. Discovering that the man she once deeply loved had been in another relationship while she was unconscious leaves her in utter despair. She is not only forced to confront the reality that time has moved on without her, but also that Dante's love has changed. The shock is overwhelming, and the disappointment and pain drive Lulu into a state of confusion and anger. Laura's revelation of the truth doesn't just make Lulu feel betrayed. It also pushes Dante and Lulu's relationship into a new crisis. Dante, who is still grappling with the grief of losing Sam, now faces the complicated emotions that arise from Lulu learning the truth. While he still cares for Lulu, Dante now has to explain the choices he made in the past and face the guilt of knowing that this revelation might make Lulu never trust him again. The situation becomes even more complicated as Lulu must confront both her old feelings and the harsh reality of the present. This emotional explosion could make it nearly impossible for Dante and Lulu to recover their relationship, leaving them at a crossroads that could lead to an unpredictable outcome.